So we'll get started in the kneeling position that we started with last week. And of course, if your knees are sensitive to that, then take a more comfortable seat. And take a moment to take your right foot, place it on top of your left. So the top of your right foot on the sole of your left, and then sit back. And you might need to change the position a few times. You'll hear Spike hacking up along next to you, getting his morning cough out, to find like a really good spot. Something that feels like a foot massage. Like if someone were giving you a foot massage, this would be like, oh yeah, just stay there. And with your hands, same thing, the Dhyana Mudra, right hand on top of left, and then you touch your thumbs together and bring that somewhere comfortably between your root and your sacral chakra, so somewhere at your low belly. But bring your shoulders back and down, and then squeeze up through your pelvic floor, the Mula Bandha engagement, and squeeze in and up through the low belly for the Uddiyana Bandha engagement. And just take a moment here to feel all of the sensations. Slowly come up to a kneeling position, and then just kind of tap out your feet if you need to roll the ankles around to kind of let that compression go. Maybe tuck your toes under and sit back to stretch out the feet, but we're going to do the other side. So this time it'll be your left foot, the dorsal part of your foot on top of the sole, the plantar part of your right foot. And then you find that spot that feels like a really juicy, excellent massage. And then this time with the hands, I want you to press your palms together and then touch your thumb and index fingers together so that your palms will open up a little bit. If you can kind of see that, yeah. And then you'll bring that to your middle chakra, your solar plexus chakra, Manipura chakra, color yellow, your source of willpower. And just feel here for a few moments what's going on in the body. Go ahead and come out of that. Stand up into the kneeling position. You can tap out your feet. You can tuck your toes and sit back, get a little bit of a stretch in there. And then we'll come back into kind of a crooked kneeling position. So sit back on your heels, then shift your hips over to the left. So your left hip is fully on the ground, but your knees are still curled under you. And then we're going to twist over to the left. Bring your right hand on top of your left thigh, your left hand behind you as a little bit of a prop. And then without using your arms, just use your ribs. Sit up tall and then look over your left shoulder and then wink your left eye closed and see how far over your right eye can see. And then inhale to sit tall. This time use your hands. See how much taller you can get? And exhale, twist. Use your core and your arms, but mostly your core. Okay, and we're just going to take that to the other side. So we'll just come up through center and then shift your whole right hip on over to the right side, and your legs are still tucked underneath you. And then we're going to twist over here to the left, to the right, with the left hand on top of the right knee and the right arm behind you. And then without using your arms, they're just there as sort of markers. You'll lift your ribs up and then look over your right shoulder, wink your right eye closed, and look really far with your left eye. And inhale to sit tall. Use your arms this time. And exhale, twist. Mostly core, 20% arms to twist a little deeper, all the way through the spine. Okay. Release, come on back through center. Come into a tabletop position and then move in your variation of cat-cow. So traditionally, it starts from the pelvis. You anteriorly and posteriorly tilt the pelvis. And then bring some circles into it as well. So you move the ribs in all sorts of directions, and move the neck as well. Get the neck in on that action. Just kind of looking for all the tight spaces. And if you find something juicy and tight, then you hang out there for a minute and kind of explore within like an inch of movement how much better you can make it feel, right? Not looking for like the most sensation, but not looking for it to diminish. We're just trying to find a way to make it feel like a good stretch. Maybe pushing more into the hands and pushing the hips back helps to get a little bit more space in there. But moving dynamically and interestingly, you got to keep your interest through this practice, otherwise the mind wanders. And we'll take about, 5 more breaths. And no real breath rhythm quite yet. We'll move into the flow, but just allowing the breath to naturally move your body according to what your breath needs to take and what it needs to give. Okay. So we're going to come into a really lazy up dog from here. So just scoot your knees back, bring your legs wide to protect your low back, untuck your toes. And then it's almost like a seal pose. We're going to build this into an up dog. So right now, your legs are really wide. You can just let your legs flop. Relax your glutes. If the low back is already feeling crunched, come down into the Sphinx pose and hang out here. If this is feeling pretty good and open, then I want you to press down into the hands and down into the feet, just as they are. Not lifting anything up, but pressing down. Just feeling that connection of the hands and the feet to the earth. Great. Okay, now we'll start to go deeper into the up dog. So scoot your left leg in, scoot your right leg in until your toes are touching right in line with your spine, and then slide your hands back so they're closer to underneath your shoulders, and they'll be a little bent here. So now press into the hands and the feet. Again, not to lift up, just to press down. And now find the lift up. Press down into the arms, straighten the arms. Keep that sensation of as the legs are lifting up, the hands and feet are pressing down. Squeeze your bandhas. Draw your shoulders back and down. Take a big inhale right into your throat. Exhale, child's pose. Knees can be together or wide. Just shift your hips back. Bring your hands back to your low back and tap it up and down gently or with some effort just to open up after that long back bend right at the beginning of a morning practice. Kind of enlightens you to what's been going on back there. Okay. Nice spike. Come on back up to your tabletop position. Curl your toes and lift your hips to down dog. And then find that same element of dynamic movement here in your down dog that we had in the tabletop position. So bending your legs, shifting your hips from side to side. You can find some cat-cows in your spine and your hips. Get your neck moving. You can kind of shrug your shoulders around or press your armpits down and across from you. Keep pressing the hands into the ground, but press the feet into the ground as much as the hands. Okay. Now we're going to take this same dynamic movement and walk the feet up to the hands, but a little bit of a hip swivel, a lot of bend in the knees, and keep the hands on the ground as long as possible. Right? So if your legs are extra long today, maybe the knees need to bend a lot, but can you get the toes in line with the heels of your palms and keep your whole hand and your whole foot on the ground? And go ahead and fold into that. Walk your hands behind you and turn your fingertips behind you, and then crawl them and pull yourself deeper into this forward fold. Tuck your chin and touch your forehead to your shins. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, lift your hips up. Use your fingertips to pull your heart through your thighs. Tuck your chin, lengthen the back of your neck. Okay. Release that. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips dangle, and then just shake out your arms. Just let them be really loose spaghetti. Okay, then forward fold. Really soften the knees. Mountain pose. Press your feet down. Reach up. Look up as your palms touch. And draw your thumbs down to your heart and then down to your Manipura chakra. And take that same lotus variation in the hand. So you touch the thumbs and the index fingers together. The palms come apart, but Press the pinky side, the ulnar side of your hand together. Now press your feet down into the ground, not to lift up, to press down, but lift up everything else, your thighs, your pelvic floor, your belly. Draw your shoulders back and down, lift your heart up. Breathe. All right, inhale, mountain pose, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, dive, soft knees, explore the hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. We'll get the shoulders warm. Focus on squeezing the bandhas, the thighs, and the butt. Inhale, up dog. Pull your heart forward, open your throat. Exhale, down dog. Roll over your toes. Lift your hips away from your heels. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or a little hop. Get your feet to your hands so that your toes are in line with your palms, with your whole hand on the ground. Then fold. Crawl your fingertips behind you. Tuck your chin in a lot. Inhale, mountain pose, stand up. Exhale, lotus mudra at Manipura chakra. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, step or a little hop back to your high to low plank. Inhale, up dog, press the feet and the hands down. Exhale, down dog. Press the feet and the hands away from each other, from your knuckles and your heels. Inhale, look forward, lift your hips. Exhale, bend your knees, hop lightly, heels first, land, feet to hands. Lift halfway up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Mountain pose, inhale. We change, open twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Now keep your arms the same, but back bend, so that your arms go to 12 and 6, but it comes from the lift of your left rib. So your right hand is reaching down the back of your right leg, and your left arm is reaching up above your left ear. And then you're looking down behind you. Okay, we're going to swim it to the other side. So come up through the open twist, swim your right arm forward, your left arm back. Hip wants to go too, don't let the hip go. All right, and then the twist. You'll reach your right arm up above your right ear, your left arm down the line of your left thigh. And you're looking down. And you're reaching from your right ribs. Great. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. We stay in high plank just for the moment. We'll take the side plank. Right arm is your base. Swivel on your feet. Lift your left arm up. Look up at your left hand. Then watch it. Thread it underneath your right ribs. Reach it way far behind you. Inhale, left arm up. We go 2 more times. Exhale, thread. Hips don't move. Ribs move. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze your bandhas. They'll help you. Exhale, twist. Let's do that on the other side. Left arm is your base. Swivel your feet down. Reach your right arm up. Look up at your right hand. Inhale. Exhale, watch it. Swim it underneath your left ribs. Inhale, reach up, lift up, out of your left wrist. Exhale, thread, reach. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, thread and reach. Set your right hand down, high plank. Chaturanga or straight to the down dog. Inhale in your dog. Exhale to your dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Set your back knee down. Untuck your back toes. Lift your arms up, way up. Then grab opposite elbows and twist from side to side, from the ribs. And then land twisting towards the right. And reach the arms away from each other. Now you're in that open twist in the low. Right, now take the exalted variation with the arms, with your right hand, this time coming to the back of your left thigh, your left arm reaching up, and then you're looking at the leg behind you. Press down into the toes and the ankle to lessen the load on the knee. Press down into the right foot and slide your right femur bone, your thigh bone, deeper into a tip socket. It's acetabulum. Take an inhale, lift your ribs up. Now a simple twist. Set your left hand on the ground, lightly next to your right foot. Curl your back toes and lift your back knee. Look up at your right thumb. Close your right eye and look at your right thumb with your left eye. Can you find it? All right. Grow light in your left fingertips. Lift yourself up, open twisted lunge. So you're twisting towards that right leg. Now the exalted lunge. Right pinky to left thigh. Left fingers towards the sky. Great. Okay, let's open up warrior two. Spiral your left heel down and reach your arms away from each other in opposite directions. Now keep your arms as they are. Rotate just your ribs towards your left leg. And notice how your arms kind of travel in a new direction. Now find something in between with the ribs so that the left ribs are pulling back in line with the right and the arms are in line with the legs. Glance over your right middle finger and close your eyes. Lift all 10 toes. Go deeper. Engage your bandhas. Go deeper. Breathe. Go deeper. Reverse triangle. Right arm up. Straighten your right leg. Heel toe your right foot in a bit. And triangle pose. Shift your hips back. Wave your arms so your right fingertips come behind the right heel. Reach your left fingertips right above your nose and look up towards the sky. Root down through the outside edge of your left foot. Use the right fingertips on the ground to pull your right ribs forward, more over your knee. Relax your toes. Press your feet down. Breathe. Reverse warrior. Bend into your right knee. Reach your right arm up. Then low lunge. Spiral it down. Kick your left leg up to standing split. And we stay to balance. So point the left toes a lot. Guide the left inner thigh up. You can walk the fingertips back like we did in that forward fold variation. You can grab hold of your ankle to balance. You can breathe. It's a big transition to side plank. Set your left hand down, set your left foot down. Take the open twist and then stack your right foot on top of your left. Take an inhale. Lift your right heel up so that your heel is above your pinky toe. And exhale, thread right arm under left ribs. Inhale, reach up, stabilize. Exhale, thread. Inhale, reach up. Last time, thread. Now the three-legged chaturanga, or straight to your down dog. Inhale, up dog, both feet on the ground. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Inhale through your nose, lift your heels. Exhale, open your mouth, lower your heels. Inhale through your nose, lift your heels. Push into your hands, push your heart back. Exhale out your mouth, lower your heels. Keep pushing your heart back. Inhale, lift your heels. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step it through. Crescent moon, set your back knee down. Untuck your back toes. Press down into your feet and then lift your arms up. Grab opposite elbows with the opposite forearm on top. Then twist from side to side. Just noticing the stability in the legs, how much they have to work so that just the ribs can twist. The hips really want to help out. Don't let them. Okay, now land twisted to the left and reach your arms away from each other. Then look to the thumb and the leg that's behind you. Have the exalted variation. You touch your left hand to the back line of your right thigh and reach your right arm up, right in line with your ear. You're still looking behind you. Take your inhale. Exhale, simple twist. Bring your right hand to the ground. Untuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and look up. Wink your left eye closed and look at your thumb with your right eye. Press down into the feet. Grow light in your fingertips. Lift yourself up. Open, twisted, crescent lunge. Still looking to the hand that's behind you. Let it lead you. Lift your back knee up. Engage that quadricep. Exalted variation. Left fingertips to the back of the thigh. Right arm up, right behind that earlobe. Lift the ribs. Warrior two, open it up. Line up your feet. Reach your arms away from each other. Engage your bandhas. Go deeper. Breathe. Go deeper. Smile. Go deeper. Reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg. Heel toe your back foot in. And triangle. Shift your hips back. Tick-tock your arms. So your left hand comes behind to the pinky side of that shin or that foot. If your fingertips are on the ground, drag them towards your heel to pull your left ribs more so that it's over your knee. Press into the pinky heel side of your back foot, your right foot. If it's comfortable for the neck, you gaze up. It's not necessary for the pose. More about the legs and the hips in this pose. Reverse warrior. Bend into your knee. Reach your left arm up. And low lunge. Both hands down. Standing split. Right leg lifts up. And we hold to balance. You can walk the fingertips back. You can grab the ankle. Right leg straight, strong, all the way through the toe. Breathe. One big fluid moment to side plank. Through the simple twist, bring your left leg on top. Lift your left leg up so your heel is above the pinky. Look up at your left arm. Inhale. Exhale, thread. Hips stay stable. Squeeze your bandhas. Squeeze your butt. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga with one leg lifted maybe. Or your down dog. Child's pose. Always an option. In your down dog, breathe. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale lightly, heels first, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open twists. Inhale, exalted arms. Exhale, open twist to the other side. Inhale, exalted arms. Exhale, forward fold, swim down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, simple twist. Inhale, exalted crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, side plank, left arm is down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, elbow to knee. You can go through the chaturanga. If you have the hurdler's pose, keep your right knee connected to your tricep. Chaturanga arms, lean in. Then the chaturanga, right leg lands. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe down dog 3. Breathe down dog 2. Breathe down dog 1. Inhale, lift your heels, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, simple twist. Inhale, crescent lunge with exalted arms. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, prepare side plank. Exhale, side plank, set it up. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Option for hurdler's pose. Otherwise, make your way to your down dog. Inhale wherever you are. Exhale your down dog. Breathe down dog 3. Breathe down dog 2. Breathe down dog 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, light as a mosquito, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, exalted. Listen for the change. Exhale, revolved half moon. So you're going to lift your left leg up and reach your left arm down just by hinging at that hip. Breathe. Come back up to the exalted mountain pose and swim it to the other side. So pretty much the whole body stays the same, except for that left hip is flexing and causing everything else to move. This is one of those ones that you fall a lot. So you smile at that falling, that shaking, that wobbling, and you breathe, knowing next time it'll be a little easier. Stand back up, exalted mountain pose. Forward fold, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your up dog. Exhale, your down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, Visvamitrasana variation. Bring your right knee across to your left elbow. Lift your left arm up like side plank. But grab your right foot, kick it either forward or towards the top of your mat, eventually trying to touch your thigh to your right bicep. Breathe. Good job. Three-legged down dog. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Crescent moon. Inhale. Simple twist. Exhale. Exalted crescent lunge. Inhale. Here's the change. Revolved half moon. Launch. Reach your left fingertips towards the ground on the outside of your right foot. To balance, touch the outside of your shin. And use that to rotate left ribs down, right ribs up. Exalted crescent lunge. Land softly. To warrior two, just flowing. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Use your breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, fold. Inhale, set up, side plank. Exhale, side plank. Last round. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, tap your knee to your elbow. Then rotate your knee forward. Then rotate your knee back. Inhale, starfish. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, down dog 3. Inhale, down dog 2. Inhale, down dog 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, Visvamitrasana variation. Bring your left knee across to right elbow. Side plank, right arm up, Grab left foot. Kick it forward or towards the top of your mat. Eventually thigh to touch left bicep. Good work. Three-legged down dog. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Crescent moon. Inhale. Simple twist. Exhale. Exalted crescent lunge. Inhale. Revolved half moon. Exhale. Bring your right fingertips in line with your pinky toe and touch the outside of your shin. Press against leg to rotate right ribs down, left ribs up. Bandhas will help. Breathing will help. Flow through it, effortless. Your body knows. Crescent lunge with exalted arms. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse triangle. Inhale. Triangle pose. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. Standing split. Inhale. Fold deeper. Exhale. Set up side plank. Inhale. Side plank. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Keep it connected. Internally rotate that leg as much as possible. Externally rotate that leg as much as possible. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe down dog 3. Set your knees down. Breathe tabletop 2. Reach your arms forward, set your forehead down. Playful puppy 1. Stay here. If the chest comfortably comes to the ground, you set the chest on the ground. If nothing comfortably comes to the ground, you take the child's pose. Touch your palms together overhead and bend your elbows and touch your thumbs to your neck. Walk your elbows closer together and then towards the top of your mat for a good stretch for the lats. Slowly back to tabletop, to your down dog. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lightly hop, feet to hands, heels first. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Mountain pose, last standing balancing sequence. Open twist. Inhale, exalted mountain. Exhale, revolved half moon. So the left leg lifts up, the left arm reaches forward. Okay, revolved big toe pose. You're gonna swim your arms to the other twisted side as you lift your left leg up and grab the pinky side of your foot or the outside of that left knee. Once you have a grip of something and your balance, start to connect the dots until you can look to the wall behind you. Breathe. Root down through your right big toe and lift up out of your quadriceps. Draw your bandhas in. Great. Half moon. Regular half moon. Left leg swims back. Right fingertips barely touch the ground. This is just the transition. Okay, we're gonna cartwheel to tree pose, balancing on the left leg. facing the long side of your mat. So you're going to cartwheel up, set your left foot down, use that same momentum to bring your right foot up. Tree pose, we did it. We did it. So it is said, never place the foot against the knee. This is good advice. You're not going to break your knee unless you have some real stability issues, unless you've already torn all of your ligaments and menisci in there. You're not going to like kick your knee out of place. So if you're working your way up the leg and you just can't quite get it above the knee yet, it's okay, okay? It's okay. Just lightly, gently press the feet against each other. Once you get above the thigh, you're pressing against a harder bone, so you can really press the thigh and the foot against each other and activate the inner thigh energy lines that we're actually trying to get into in this pose. If you have very flexible hips, we do the half-bound lotus forward fold. Take your left foot up and make a basket grip around the pinky side of that foot and start to squeeze it up towards your hip and kind of bring it side to side. You can bring the pinky side of that foot into the left hip. Right arm reaches around, grab the foot. Thumb to your heart, fold forward. Ardha Baddha Padmasana Uttanasana. Wherever you are, set your right foot on the ground for triangle. You might need to step your left foot back a little bit. And stretch and reach out and feel a new element in this pose. For me, I feel this more down towards my left outer hip, towards my glute medius, and then all the muscles underneath, the iliacus muscles. And I get that from pressing down the outside line of my left leg and then pulling those right ribs forward while I pull this left hip away from my right armpit. Okay, let's lift up star pose and Prasarita, the wide-legged forward fold. And you can take any natural movement that you have here. If you have a headstand practice, if you like to work your Skandasanas, if you want to get into some twists and some binds, this is a nice place to explore. Let's do a few more breaths. Okay. Walk hands towards right leg. Set up for some handstand hops. If you've got some energy left, step that right foot back a little bit. Lift the left leg up. It's the lift of this left leg that's pulling the right leg up, not the hop of the right leg. The lift of the left leg. That's what's lifting me up. And it's not a big swing, it's a reach. Just a few. Reach. Use the bandhas, reach. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, really relax. Mountain pose, inhale. Open twist, right arm forward this time. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, revolved half moon. Right leg lifts, right arm reaches down. Revolved big toe pose. Swim your arms to twist the other way. Lift your right leg up. Grab the pinky side of your foot or the outside of the knee. Connect the dots. Look to the right thumb behind you. Wobbling, falling, we're looking for that. We're looking for that place where you fall so that we know where the limit is. And then we're smiling at it. And then you try again. And you smile at that time too. Half moon. Right leg lifts up. Left fingertips barely to the ground. Now tree pose. Cartwheel onto your right foot. So your right toe pointed so that they're lined up with the short edge of your mat. Then bring your left foot somewhere on the inside seam of that right thigh. Arms can do whatever they want. The lotus mudra in the hands that we did at the beginning of class is a nice place to let something blossom. How fluidly can you transition to triangle pose? Reverse warrior, lift it up. Low lunge, and we'll set up for those handstand hops. So step your left foot back, palms firmly on the ground. This leg, every muscle engaged, like when I was just standing on it in the tree pose, reaching, especially from where that foot was touching the inside of my thigh, with the breath, with the bandhas, maybe a little bit of hang time. Eventually, the forward fold. And just melt down into a squat and lay onto your back and find happy baby. Oh, what a relief. And rock side to side. You can straighten a leg as you rock to that side. Set your feet on the ground. Bridge pose, lift your hips, lift your arms overhead. Reset, hips down, arms down. Now with the breath, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift, 2, 1. Exhale, lower. 2, 1. Last round. Inhale, lift. We'll hold. If you have a deeper back bend, you can push up into the upward facing wheel. You can try straightening the legs and pushing the heart back. You can try lifting a leg up towards the sky. Let it feel good. When you are ready to lower, chin to your chest, then the rest of the spine. Bring your feet together, let your knees fall apart. Bring your arms to a cactus. Feel your heartbeat and watch it. Bring your knees together and do the opposite. Bring your feet really wide, like mat distance apart, and rest your knees together. And drop your knees to the right, so the feet are staggered. And if you want a little more, you can bring that right foot on top of the left thigh. So it's a really subtle twist. We'll go deeper in a moment, but kind of focusing more on the outer obliques, and the TFL, the hip area. And to your other side. Let's drop the legs in the left. If you want a little more, the left foot on top of the right thigh. Come back through center. Bring your knees into your chest. Straighten your right leg up towards the sky. Straighten your left leg along your mat. Grab the back of your right thigh and twirl your ankle. And then in the other direction. And bring your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze and then twist. Send your right leg over to the left and reach your right arm out. Look towards your right arm with your gaze. Scooch your shoulders around so you can really get that right shoulder on the ground. Normally you have to scooch your left shoulder a little closer towards the side of your mat. Ease your way through center. Bring both knees in. Give them a quick squeeze and feel the difference on the right side of your spine and the left. And straighten your left leg up towards the sky, your right leg long along your mat. Grip the back of your left thigh with your fingers. Switch the pinky that's on the bottom if you had your hands clasped, and then twirl your ankle a few times in one direction, and then switching that direction. Bring your knee into your chest and twist. Left leg over to the right. Extend your left arm out to a T. And gaze back over that left shoulder. If you scooch your right shoulder just an inch or two over to the right, does that give you a little more space for a deeper twist? And if you ask your body very politely, body, will you relax like 10%, just 10% more relaxed? Ease your way back through center and bring both knees into your chest. And find your Shavasana. Extend your legs out long, reach your arms out with your palms facing up. Touch your thumb and your index fingers together and close your eyes. Engage through your bandhas, through your pelvic floor, through your Uddiyana Bandha. And imagine the color red swirling around right where you're squeezing at Mula Bandha, the Muladhara chakra, your source of grounding. Just imagine that color red swirling right at the base of your spine. And go up to your second chakra, your sacral chakra, your source of creativity, bright orange, like the rising sun. Just picture that color there swirling right around your sexual organs. Then up to your solar plexus, the Manipura chakra, your source of willpower. You really ignited it today. Imagine that soft, gentle yellow, like when the sun is setting at golden hour, swirling around your solar plexus, right in between all of your floating ribs. And up to Anahata chakra, your heart chakra, the color green, the left side of the sternum. Picture that verdant green, that source of compassion, that source of that desire that it would just be easier for everyone. Imagine that green swirling around through your rib cage, your heart, your lungs. And up to your throat, the color blue through your Vishuddhi chakra, your source of truth and clarity, honesty. Imagine that blue sky, that blue ocean swirling right in your throat, between your jaw and your collarbones. Into your third eye, your Ajna chakra, imagine the violet of a deep twilight sky. Right between your eyebrows, right at your pineal glands, your source of intuition, just knowing that you're doing the right thing and you know exactly what to do next. And up above the crown of your head, the color of the universe, or violet, your Svadhisthana chakra. And that's your connection to your higher self, to your sense of connection to what's more than you. Your sense of divinity, the universe, your spirituality. There are a lot of different languages for it, but it's just the sense that you exist beyond your skin. Right at the crown of the head, imagine the whole universe just floating right there. And the whole rainbow, your chakra system related to your nervous system. Just give it the color of the rainbow to let it be soothed. Notice any colors that glow a little brighter, any colors that need a little bit more attention. Let that visual go. Release your bandhas and just take about 2 minutes just to lay here. And I encourage you to lay here just as long as your body would like, but if you're ready to wake up, start to move your fingers and your toes and your arms and your legs and stretch out like a kitty cat waking up after a long nap, and curl into yourself and roll to a side and up to a seated position. And we'll land comfortably seated with the lotus posture in the hands. So that was the palms pressing together. Then you touch your thumb and your index finger together. The palms open up, they blossom like the lotus flower. We bring that to your Manipura chakra, bright yellow. Imagine the sunlight of your Manipura chakra feeding the flower of your mudra, shining its brightness so that it can blossom even brighter tomorrow. Touch your thumb to your third eye, Ajna chakra, and bow forward, and we say Namaste.